my friends, welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I've got mail. Yes, the mailman has come, and I have mail. All right, let's see what we have here. First package comes from Blowout Video. Blowout Video. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this again. Blowout Video, and it is okay. A copy of the Blu-ray. All right, it's a MVD release of Bright Lights Big City, which Bright Lights Big City is a Michael J. Fox movie from the 90s. I want to say the 90s. I want to say it doesn't say. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Does not say. Anyway, have not seen this movie in a long time. Wanted to pick it up. Part of my collecting everything by Michael J. Fox, since they just released Back to the Future for like the fifth or sixth time on Blu-ray, 4K. First time on 4K. Third time, I think, on Blu-ray, and I have every single other copy, so I wanted to complete my Michael J. Fox collection. I just ended up getting, Secret of My Success, which is an excellent movie. I did a review on that. You can look down on my other episodes or shows, or what would you call these things? Podcasts? I don't know. But they're on down there somewhere. And I talked about Secret of My Success, which is another one of my Michael J. Fox favorite movies. But this, I have not seen in a long time. There was a movie called Light of Day that he did with Joan Jett. Never released on Blu-ray. Released on DVD, I think, but it was like a low-budget type company. So I'm kind of waiting for that one. This was kind of like a second best. I believe it has, it does, Kiefer Sutherland in it, and Phoebe Cates, which is from Gremlins and Drop Dead Fred and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And of course, everybody knows Kiefer Sutherland from Lost Boys and 24 and other movies like that. Anyway, so Bright Lights Big City is on MVD Video, which I think MVD Video is another one of those cool ones, kind of like it's a Mill Creek that does the old rental type video covers, and this has kind of like the old rental, even has the Be Kind, Please Rewind sticker on the bottom there. And I'm sure when you slide this thing out, it's probably the original cover, but I think that the companies that do that, it's really cool, very nostalgic, brings you back to that days of walking through the video stores and picking out a handful of movies that you go home and try to rush to watch because you got to bring them back in a day, or else you have to pay the $2 fee or whatever. So I love that feeling. And Bright Lights Big City on Blu-ray. Where am I going to put these? I'll put them down here, collect them later. All right. This one is from Rare Waves Video. Rare Wave CDs. Actually, this has a rippy thing here. Let's see if we can rippy thing it. All right. And I believe that this is yes, it is a CD. Okay. It is a CD EP from the Pretty Reckless. Hit Me Like a Man EP. This is one of those that's kind of difficult to get. I think it's one of the first two the Pretty Reckless CDs, which, if anybody knows who the Pretty Reckless is, that's the one where it's funny, I can't remember her name, but Cindy Lou Who put together this rock group of how terrible her life is and everything, and it's got that kind of, I grew up in a tough part of town kind of feel about it, but she's Cindy Lou Who, but the music's great. So this is an EP, and I had to get it from this Rare whatever because you're not going to find any stores anywhere around here. But it's Pretty Reckless, Hit Me Like a Man EP. And that's my Pretty Reckless collection. Okay, and we have this one is Feels Blu-ray-ish. Oh, I just cut through the box. Hope I didn't cut through the box. Nope, I didn't cut through the box. So we have a slip, packing slip. Oh, this one came fast. This is, okay, Collector Series, Restaurant Videos, Class of 1999. Okay. I know nothing about this movie. I collect Restaurant Videos, and I have pretty much every single one they have, I think, except for Chud. I never bought Chud yet, but I will. I'm sure I'll buy Chud. And actually, something Blood Diner. I think that's what it is. Blood Diner. But this one was on eBay the other day. The guy wanted like $7 for it, and I know at Restaurant Videos usually a little bit pricey depending on what you get. So I had to grab this one right away, but I've never seen it. It kind of, I did watch the trailer, and it kind of gave me a Mad Max Goes to School vibe. So kind of like apocalyptic high school, Class of Nukem High, better production kind of feel thing. And I figured I'd give it a shot. This is definitely one I'll put in. There was I want to say 1984, a movie called 1984, which is another 1980 something, which is another movie kind of like this, and it actually had Michael J. Fox, and he had like a small role in it. It was kind of like the high school that's like falling apart and everything like that. So I figured this was the same kind of type of movie, whatever, and those I could just put in and just enjoy and not really think too much about it. But Class of 1999, right? 1999 on Restaurant Video. Same art on the inside. Special features, interviews, theatrical trailers, TV spots, audio commentaries. Class of 1999. All right. So far, so good. So I got something I can watch probably tonight. I'll watch 1999 tonight. And Bright Lights Big City, I'll probably watch tomorrow afternoon. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah. Okay. All right. This one's giving me a DVD vibe. And why would I buy? I've been trying to stay away from the DVD purchases. Hopefully this isn't like an error. Oh, okay. This is a pleasant surprise. All right. I'm going to need the knife for the last thing. I got a box. But this is... kind of excited about this. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood Going to School. Now, I got a story about this one. Oh, wait a minute. Let's check the condition here on the inside. I bought this used. Minty fresh. And it has its booklet, which is cool because the booklets in these Mr. Rogers DVDs have like recipes and sing-alongs and let me see here. What you find in the video, how you can point out to your kids like the good things and how to what to stress and everything. It says how to make, what am I making here? Alphabet soup and egg salad sandwiches. Modeling dough letters. Flashlight fun. You'll need a flashlight with batteries. Oh, really? Batteries? That was kind of a given, but caregiving tips. More caregiving tips. A lot of caregiving tips. Okay, so I love these Mr. Rogers releases because they help me to teach different things that I know kids are going to need. And Mr. Rogers was an excellent source of education and information. So, excited about this. So, the story behind this was, I ordered this thing, I'd say, 2 months ago, and it never came in. That's why I'm super excited about this. So I contacted the seller, and I'm like, well, I said, I ordered this thing, and I know the mail's kind of messed up right now, but I didn't get it yet. Can you do something for me? He's like, oh, the mail's messed up, and give it a couple more days. I'm like, I have no problem. I'll give it a couple more days, and we'll see what happens, whatever. And a few days passed, and I think on the Friday or Saturday, I got an email from the seller, and the seller's like, I'll refund your money. Obviously, it's not coming. It's not gonna show up. So here it is. About a month later, now I gotta figure out whether or not I'm gonna recontact the seller and tell them I finally got it in. And usually, if I do that, they'll just say, okay, well, it wasn't expensive. I think I paid like $4 for it. They usually just say, go ahead, just keep it. You know, no big deal. It's for waiting or whatever. I like to try to keep it honest. You know what I mean? As much as I possibly can. But going to school, Mr. Rogers. Happy to add this to my collection with all the rest of my Mr. Rogers. Actually, this is the last one I needed for my set of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which is available right now on DVD. They didn't release anything on Blu-ray, which I don't think that would be good anyway, because if they were to format this into Blu-ray, you'd probably get the bars on the side, and then you can't really... I don't think you can upgrade the quality of these. I just think that for some reason they keep it on DVD. And DVD, I could deal with Mr. Rogers on DVD. I mean, I don't really need a Blu-ray quality. There is no exciting CGI going on over here. I mean, it's Mr. Rogers and his puppets and regular setup. But excited to get that. I was going to reorder this actually a couple days ago, so I saved myself another $4 for not reordering this and just being patient and waiting. So pretty cool. Anyway, all right, I got a box. But before I get to the box, I went to Dollar Tree, which I think I said in one of my other videos I wasn't going to do this anymore, because every time I go to Dollar Tree, I go and I buy, you know, I go in and I'm like, okay, well, they have their dollar DVD sales, and I go in there I'm just gonna buy just the Blu-rays, of things I don't have. I'm just gonna buy, you know, a few of them or whatever, and that's gonna be it. And then I go and buy it, and I go look at them, and I end up leaving there with a big pile of DVDs, and I don't want to buy DVDs anymore. I just want to stay with the Blu-rays, but I pick them up anyway. Make a long story short, went into Dollar Tree, and I limited myself, and I picked up 2 titles, but they're actually 2 titles, but there's multiple movies on the titles. So let's start with the first one. First one is a 4-film set, and it says 4-film collection, and on the back says over 5 hours worth of movies here. And we have in the movie collection here, Greystone Park, The Frozen, The Ward, and Spliced. And the reason why I got this is because right up here it says John Carpenter, which I love some John Carpenter. I'm assuming this is one of his newer, flew under the radar type John Carpenter movies. So for $1, I'm definitely going to give it a shot. It sounds like it's... You know, I can open it right here, but it sounds like it's probably 4 movies on 1 disc, which means if it's 4 movies on 1 disc, that means they consolidated the crapola out of these. So the picture quality is going to be terrible. Sound's going to be terrible. Yep, that's what happened. Wait a minute. Maybe this could be 1 disc. No, 1 disc. 1 disc. That's it. So we have 5 hours of 4, which in a way is kind of good, because I could put the DVD in and just watch one movie after the other, which more than likely I'm going to probably fast forwarding through probably 2 or 3 of them, because they're probably terrible movies. But it's 1 disc, and that's good, but the problem is it's going to be so compressed. The picture quality is probably going to be terrible on them. But for $1, I can deal with it. But we have 4 movie set, John Carpenter, and other movies, whatever, for $1. I mean, the only problem I have is I'm running out of room to put these for $1. You know what I mean? All right. Next one we have is for $1. Toxic Shock. All right. Who doesn't love some Toxic Shock or shock-related movies or whatever? I absolutely love shock-related movies. You know, Shocknados or Jaws or Shocknados, you know, shocks that come out of the water and fly around, or shocks that... This is a toxic shock. I mean, he's look, this vacation really bites. That's the tagline on it. This vacation really... That's great. Somebody looked at it like toxic shock. This vacation really bites. Shock, play on words, biting, great kind of thing going on there. And it also comes with 2 other movies on it. Let me see. The other movies are Beneath the Mississippi and Croczilla. Okay, I would have bought this just if it had Croczilla. I mean, for Croczilla, that would have been worth the $1. But I'm going to get Toxic Shock, Croczilla, and Beneath the Mississippi is probably, I'm guessing, is going to be on some underwater movie about something that's going to be killing somebody. Something, doesn't even say what kind of, who cares? Okay, because I got Croczilla and Toxic Shock. And it's going to be great. Okay, is it for $1? And once again, it says includes 2 bonus movies. This is one one disc again. But you know what? With 3 movies in, if I enjoy 1 out of the 3, it's worth a look. Last package. Wasn't a lot today. It's okay, because just wanted to get this video out to you guys. And I came in, I saw the packages in the box over there on the porch, and I was like, yeah, okay, so I can make a video. And please subscribe, because I come up with these videos a lot. I mean, I order a lot of things online. Thanks to COVID, I don't like to leave the house, so I'd rather have the stuff mailed to my front porch. So, a lot of mail. And let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? All right. In the box is some green poppy things. I don't remember ordering this. I'm looking. All right, green poppy things. Green poppy things. Trash bag. Aha! It's thinner than I thought. A lot of green poppy things. Sure, the bottom there. Sometimes people give me extra gifts, so I like to check the bottom of the box. And they're like, oh well, we'll give you something for nothing. All right. Ooh, in here we have. Okay, so on my last video, if you watched the last video, I ended up getting, actually it was this covered one, Robin Williams Comic Genius Volume 1, because I said that I ordered the complete Robin Williams Comic Genius collection, but it was missing Volume 1, because for some reason the guy missed Volume 1, and supposedly he had disc 1 of Volume 1 that he was going to send me, because for some reason I needed disc 1 of Volume 1 all scratched up. So hopefully in here I get that scratched disc so I can show you, because I talked about it. I want to make sure you guys understand I ain't lying to you. This is what I ordered, and I got this for, I think it was $50. I think it was the right price, but this goes for $135 on Amazon, and if you get it from the Time Life collection, it's like over $200. It's supposed to be 22 discs, but mine will be missing, when I open this up, will be missing Volume 1, which is fine because I already have Volume 1, and I watched Volume 1 last night. Actually, I watched Volume 1, Disc 1, which is the disc that's going to be in here, and it was good. It was totally, what's the word I'm looking for? Interesting. I mean, you got 2 entire Robin Williams live stand-up shows, which were classic. I mean, it was odd because the first one I watched, I didn't laugh once. I think it was more of like I was in awe of watching Robin Williams perform his stand-up. I was kind of like, here he is again. And this was when Robin Williams was like at his prime, and he's up there. And what was the coolest thing was, in the crowd, there was so many like late 70s, early 80s celebrities. Danny DeVito was in the crowd. Henry Winkler, John Ritter, Rhea Perlman, Danny DeVito's wife. Comment below, or wife at the time. The one from Taxi. Well, Danny DeVito was from Taxi. She was from Cheers. Morgan Fairchild was in there. The one that played Mindy in Mork and Mindy, she was in there. And then at the end of the thing, or whatever, John Ritter comes up and he does the stand-up with them. They do like an improv thing. And I was like, like I said, I don't know if it was because maybe the times have changed and some of the comedy of it all wasn't there anymore. You know what I mean? There's a lot of drug-related comedy or whatever about drugs that I don't know anything about. And it was just interesting. I was like in awe of the whole thing. And it's strange because I think because you know that the death of Robin Williams and you know what happened with him, there's an interview with him with, who's the guy? Drawing a blank. Well, he was big back in the day. 70s, early 80s. I'm gonna post a picture of him somewhere around here. Wow. I just watched it last night. Dick Cavett. Yes. So I'm not gonna post nothing. You got it right there. It was an interview with him with Dick Cavett. And actually Dick Cavett brings up depression and suicide and everything with him, and it's funny because you watch Robin Williams like explain how, almost in a way, how he struggles with that, but without saying he struggles with, like, you can kind of see, like, I think after somebody passes because of whatever they pass from, you know, especially if it's a suicide, they can kind of read in between the lines with the whole thing. And even with his stand-up, it's an HBO special, and before the stand-up thing, he's drinking his Perrier water or whatever, and he comes out and he does a stand-up show, which he's unbelievably, like, he's all over the place, and he's, like, totally entertaining. I mean, even if I didn't laugh, it was like watching a movie, and like I was just entertained from beginning to end. I'm just watching this guy off the wall, you know, doing his thing. I think that's where I was more like in awe of, like, wow, this guy's energy and excitement, and then where he was in his state of mind back then. And I was like, impressive, And then once the show is over, he goes backstage and he's just sitting down. He's like, and you can almost see like it's unwinding, like when you're out there performing the comedy, you're like on top of the world. But then once you walk away and you're behind closed doors, there's like the depression sets in because the laughter's gone. The attention's gone, and you're kind of alone with your thoughts and yourself. I mean, I know I go through this. I suffer from this a lot. It's like I love to make people laugh. I love to put on a show and make people laugh and perform for people. But then once the performance is done and I'm there by myself, it kind of hits you that you're kind of alone again. And you're kind of by yourself, and you got the kind of the world piling up on your shoulders, and you can't really deal with things. You know what I mean? And you could see like him at the end of he puts on a great performance. People are laughing, they're applauding, he encore, you want him back, he's out there again, and then the whole thing drops at the end, and he's kind of just sitting in his dressing room, and just you can kind of see him just, that was fun. He's coming down from that high of the attention. And I totally understand. I totally feel it. I could feel it. So like I said, the whole stand-up thing was like a ride. It was like a roller coaster ride for me, because I was like, I remember, different jobs that I've had and different things that I've done, and, putting on, explaining about my life and making people laugh and laugh and laugh. And I mean, they're laughing so hard that their stomachs hurt and their eyes, the eyes are watering, they got to go to the bathroom. They're laughing so hard. I've run into this thing, and just me telling stories of my childhood, just me telling stories about me and my wife and my kids, and then I got to get up and I got to leave the room. And when I leave the room, I realize that, they were laughing at me, kind of laughing at, the things that I've gone through my life, and they were struggles. They're funny to other people, but when you're going through them, they're not that funny. You know what I mean? It's like that type of thing. But while I was making people laugh, I felt good. It's fun to make people laugh. But then when you're alone, you're kind of alone with these troubles. And I can kind of feel for Robin Williams. I understand where he was at. So a lot of people say, well, he was a big star, and he had all this money and everything. Well, being a big star and all the money can't compensate for the way you feel on the inside sometimes. And that's the way I felt with Robin Williams, and that's the way I feel with people in general. There's a lot of people out there that on the outside appear to be a certain way, but on the inside they're just torn apart. So that was kind of a downer. Sorry about that. Like, share, and subscribe. Build my confidence up. Thank you, because that's the way it is. Anyway, Robin Williams, Comic Genius, and I'm going to open this thing up. I'm going to see if everything's in here that's supposed to be in here, because, like I said, I would be missing Volume 1. Let me put this right here. Actually, I'll put this right here. So in here, we have the Robin Williams Uncensored Booklet, which is just a bunch of notes, and he liked to go on stage with almost like a notebook. He like kept all his comedy stuff written into like this little tiny, almost like, I used to carry around this little tiny Bible. I used to sit on the roof of my job that I had and kind of just read it. He kind of, and it had like notes in it and stuff and everything. It's kind of like that kind of setup, but this has like little, it looks like pages from the notebook that he showed on stage when I was watching the thing. Let me see if I can get back to where that was. Just saw it. Here it is. Like that kind of stuff right there. So it's got the booklet. Happy about that. And like the guy said, here it is. Here's the disc. And it's all scratched up, like he said. So because I already have Volume 1, this is a throwaway. Okay. Then we have, okay, Comic Genius. Okay, we're going backwards here. Let me see. We dump this. I can't get to all of them. All right. All right, so I got Volume 1, which I showed everybody in the last video. Like I said, go back to my old videos if you want to see Volume 1. I got Volume 2, which this one has the first 6 episodes of Mork and Mindy, which I already have Mork and Mindy all on DVD, so that's not going to help me. The best of Robin TV appearances, Tonight Show, Jay Leno, Ellen DeGeneres, documentaries, featurettes, and another Jay Leno thing. No stand-up on this one, but a lot of like bits and pieces stuff, because they hit you with the and many, many more. And the funny thing is the many, many more is actually, besides the stuff that they put on the back of these discs, it's actually more interesting than the stuff that they show you that's on the disc. Because when I watched the disc yesterday, I was like, I watched the stand-up performances, and then I watched the Dick Cavett thing, but then there was like other stuff on there. And it was like different TV appearances and stuff, and different him like at the Golden Globes and the Oscars, and him doing acceptance speeches and everything, which I found to be very interesting and funny. He's probably the funniest when he's improvising and doing him. Then we got Volume 3, which this one has never before released full stand-up show from MG and Grand, which that would be good to watch. Rare footage, final tour, all-star, toast to the improv straight, whatever. 5 hilarious Markham Indie episodes, which we get more Markham Indie episodes, which is kind of a throwaway for me. Best of Robin Williams Late Night, Tonight Show, Johnny Carson, Jimmy Kimmel, rare SCTV network sketches, which that one I'll enjoy because I do have all the SCTV discs, but to search around for just the Robin Williams stuff, it's cool that they put it all on one disc. And we have Volume 4, okay, which Volume 4 has the Best of Robin Williams UK appearances, including the Graham Norton Show, the Best of Robin Award Show hosting, okay, and clips of Robin Williams Hollywood Walk of Fame introduction, manager, okay, interview with his manager is on this disc. And I got a space here missing for my, hold on. I'm back. Okay. Space missing for my Robin Williams Volume 1. Slides right into there like so. Put this back in here like so. Put the cover back on like so. And now my Robin Williams collection is now back to being worth $135 or $200 something if you're buying it from Time Life. And it is complete. So I may put it someplace, probably up on the wall somewhere, and display it. And I probably will watch the rest of the discs. Well, not the rest of the discs, because I think it's over, I forgot how many hours is on this thing. A lot of hours. But I'll watch disc 2 of Volume 1 tonight, because it was just enjoyable. Well, that's the end of my pickups and my mail for today. If you like what you're watching, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, hit that subscribe button. Let's build up these subscribers. I plan on posting these a lot. Okay, not just that, but I'm going to start doing reviews and everything like that, which I already started doing. So if you like what you see, please like, share, subscribe. Go down below and watch the rest of my videos. Give me some likes, give me some shares, put some thumbs up on there. And I will see you later.